Vibes are high. Vibes are high. Baseball is back, baby. Baseball is back. If you watched the Super Bowl last night, shout out to you. That officially means that football season is over. Baseball season is here. Players have started reporting today. Pitchers and catchers are reporting. We got some big-time news coming out of the world of Major League Baseball. Lots of trades, lots of things to catch up on. As you know, if you've watched our last episode or listened to our last episode, first off, thank you. You knew that I was going. I was at the House of the Mouse for the last week in Mickey Mouse Land, and I'm back. We back, and Coach, we got this episode, and then it's all LSU baseball.
I went to Dick's,
and we got this coming. WBC.
Yeah, so we got the World Baseball Classic coming
soon, which is going to be a topic of today as well.
This weekend, LSU baseball versus Milwaukee. Don't know what Milwaukee likes. Haven't really dove into it too much, just because I'm not too fucking worried at all. Because you got Kaysen on the mound, game one.
Yeah,
you're gonna have
Schmidt's on the mound in game two.
Schmidt game two, maybe Gavin Guidry game three.
I think it's gonna be Cooper Moore, not Williams. Cooper Moore.
Maybe
game
Cooper.
Three.
Who knows? You can
Maybe
throw me out.
Marcos
You can throw me
Paz.
out there. We might win the fucking game. I don't know. Marcos Paz might be. Speaking of which, his walkout song is "Family Traditions" by Hank Williams Jr. And I'm in love. I'm in love. I have been making a playlist on my phone of all the walkout songs this year. Seth Dardar, buddy.
What a guy.
What a guy.
What a guy.
What a guy. Set It Off by Boosie is going to be playing, and I guarantee if he comes up in a big situation, like a pinch hit situation, runners on second and third, down one with like one out, I guarantee that entire stadium, that entire Alex Box Stadium will be fucking rocking. Mm-hmm. I want to go to the game Friday, but I've decided that I'm going to go watch it with my father-in-law at his house and call it a day. It's a 2 o'clock game. I'll be off.
I'll be watching on the screen at work.
Yeah. So you'll be, can't do that at work.
I'll watch curling all day today. Hey, speaking of curling, shout out to Corey and Corey. All right, congratulations. They're going to gold medal game tomorrow, 11:05 Central Time, 12:05 Eastern Time. Gold medal game versus Sweden. I believe it's our first opportunity to take gold in a mixed curling. So got to watch all that today. Curling is probably my favorite Olympic sport to watch. I love it. It's so much fun. It's so intense. Had it on the screen at work today. Boss came up to me, sat next to me for a few minutes and watched it. Was like, I don't really know what's going on. I've never understood this game. It's so much fun. So Corey and Corey, shout out to y'all. What a great victory today over the defending champs in Italy, who they lost to earlier today. They played at like 8 a.m., lost to them.
Hey, them damn
again.
Italians, dude.
Hey, look, played them again.
Italians, buddy.
Beat them in the eighth inning, last shot. Corey makes a fantastic shot, knocks out their curling. I don't whatever it's called. The rock. The rock is what it's called.
Is it called the rock?
Yeah, the curling rock. Knocks it out. Sets 2 for USA. USA wins 8-7. Awesome stuff today from Corey and Corey.
See,
pumped up. Can't wait to watch them tomorrow.
I'm more of an
11:05.
ESPN 8 the Ocho kind of guy with the rock skipping.
Yeah, no.
Like, have you ever watched that?
Yeah.
Dude, it's fucking incredible.
I like watching them go on the oil. They try to climb the
try to climb the stairs.
Hilarious.
It's all lubed up and shit, and they have to they're all slipping and hitting people and shit. It's awesome.
Oh, it's fantastic.
ESPN 8 the Ocho is a
and they got like the all
should
sports
be
battle.
on every fucking day.
Yeah, they got like the all sports battle where they hit golf and throw a football and a baseball,
Yes.
shoot a basketball, throw soccer. They got everything on.
Yes.
On that part. So
But look, so it is the time of the year. It's officially the time of the year. Super Bowl's over.
Yeah.
We have 1 week, which really less than we have 5 days. 4. Really.
4. Yeah.
4 days from where there's the only sport available right now, mainstream sport, is basketball.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't give 2 fucks about basketball.
Hadn't watched the game. Don't plan on watching one.
Yeah, and you're a bronsexual too, so it's like it's very weird to see that you're not watching a Lakers game whenever it's on.
No, that's way over there in California. I'm sleeping by the time they come on.
That's Well, if they're playing, here.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But we are officially at that point right now.
Yeah.
And I saw somebody post something the other night, actually last night. It was during the Super Bowl. They were like, "This is the perfect opportunity," and I wish we had the money, and I wish we had the know-how to do all this shit because we would have done it.
Okay.
For the MLB to take out an ad as soon as
Oh,
the Super Bowl ends, the first commercial after the end of the Super Bowl would be, and I thought about it in my head too. How would I do it? I would go touchdown pass, and as soon as the receiver catches it, you see the receiver catch it, but you hear the mitt pop. And then you see another pass, and you hear the mitt pop. And then you see one more pass. Well, whenever you see that the receiver go to catch it, it turns to the catcher, and boom, and now you see the pitcher throwing the ball, and you see it transition from football into baseball, and at the end of the ad, it says, "Welcome to baseball season."
what about like pads colliding, and then it transitions to the ball hitting the bat for a homer?
See,
Like
I would
noise.
picture more of that as old school baseball, as far as the runner running into the catcher. Right?
Yeah.
Like you could do everything. So like the quarterback throwing the football, you could have it slow motion, and as he comes back here, it transforms. It just
Into a pitcher.
into skeins here,
Yeah.
throwing throwing gas, right? Then you have the receiver like standing there for warm ups, and he goes to catch it, and all of a sudden it turns into fucking Juan Soto playing catch, and he catches the ball.
Or somebody robbing a homer.
Right, like the Adam Jones
like
home run in the
it's like
WBC.
the famous, deep football where all you see is the skies, and the football transforms to a baseball and a guy robbing a homer.
I
or
would
something
I
like that.
would have
Like,
just
yes, I know. What
I
you're
I
saying.
want to see it just one year where it's like it's the first commercial after the Super Bowl ends, and it is an intro to baseball season.
baseball's here.
Welcome to baseball season.
Yeah.
That's all I want to see, and I want to see MLB logo right underneath it. I would have loved to try to make that, but I do not have the know-how. And if you are a technologically advanced person and know how to do that shit, please let me know.
And we need plenty of investments to get a Super Bowl commercial.
No. It wouldn't be. It would be like I'd post a TikTok,
Okay.
like right after, like a short
Say,
or a Facebook video or whatever that just says "Welcome to baseball season."
Yeah.
I don't know. It'd be something cool for the MLB to do. I think that would get a lot more something to do with that. How the NFL transitions. Because we got what? How many days till pitchers and catchers report?
Well, they started reporting already. Like we
I
had
did see
officially reporting next week, but
there's
people have started
some
reporting.
there's some people that are there already.
Yeah.
Those people don't like their wives. They don't like their family. They just decided they're gonna go play baseball.
Maybe they're just single.
That's true. That's also could be true. 100%.
Or maybe they just love baseball.
yes, more than family.
Hey, I
Wouldn't
listened
you-
to I listened to an interview today with John Cena. He was talking to Stephanie McMahon about his first marriage back in 2008 and 2009.
He was married.
Yeah.
No one knew about that.
And he said, he didn't put his time and investment into his wife, which is why they got divorced. But essentially in this, he said, when work called, they called me one day and was like, hey, we need you in Boston. And he said he hung up the phone, looked at his wife and said, see you, and got on a plane. And that was it. Like, that was the whole communication.
Yep.
Was that to her. It's like, you hate to say the old, you know what you sign up for kind of deal.
Yeah,
You know
no,
what
of
I mean?
course.
Like, I don't want to just sound like that, but at the same time,
Of course.
when you're marrying a professional athlete or a military person, you know what you're signing up for. Like, you got to be ready for life on the road, because just like that, you can get traded, which we'll talk about today. Had a couple trades. Anything can happen on any given day where
Any
you're a
given
free
Sunday.
Yeah, where
Great movie.
you're a free agent, where you're DFA'd, where you're in AAA, where you're playing for another team. It's just one of those things that you kind of know what you sign up for.
Your career could be over or changing in a second.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm still stuck on the fucking ad. I think there needs to be MLB needs to come out with something, even if it was the NCAA, because college baseball starts first.
Yeah.
So if college baseball, if D1 baseball could fucking put out an ad, dude,
It'd be
that'd be
awesome.
so sick. Like I said, I wish I could do it. I wish I had the technology. I have in my head how I would do it, but if I can just talk to someone that can put the pieces together, that'd be great.
Yeah, talk to somebody that can produce it. Well, speaking of producing, Coach, let's go ahead and let's jump into all these things happening. Like I said, I've been gone for a week,
What happened?
and there has been a lot. And let's talk about one of the best producers of hits there is in the game and has
He's
been
got what?
for a long time. Three batting titles.
Three batting titles?
With 3 different teams in 3 straight years.
That's
and
great.
that would be Luis Ariz goes to the Giants on a 1-year, $12 million deal. And let me just say this to
What
start
are the 3
this off.
teams? Miami,
It was Miami,
San Diego.
Padres, and
That's all he's been with.
well, maybe he got 2 with 3 teams then.
I thought he had
No,
2 with
3 with 2 teams.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
I thought he had 2 with Miami and 1 with San Diego.
That's what it is.
Okay.
You're right.
Damn. I got something right. I'm fucking proud of myself.
But let's talk about this move for a minute. We've already talked about, when the Giants brought on Harrison Bader the week before I left.
Hey,
we talked about this
Yes.
deal, and we talked about how much we loved it and how this Giants lineup looks really deep,
And now
really
it
good.
looks,
And now it looks even better. I mean, look, you listed at second base right now is Casey Schmidt. He's also listed as the backup first baseman to Rafi Devers, who's also listed as a starting DH for them. So who knows how the Giants are really going to swing this? And I have seen the reporting that the Giants have already said they're going to let him try second base again. So you throw this guy at second base. You got top prospect and Bryce Eldridge play first base. You got Willie Adames at shortstop. Chapman at third, Rafi's at the DH spot, Bader, Ramos, Jung-Ho Lee in the outfield with Drew Gilbert sitting there too. I mean, you got 11 guys deep that could all be starters for a lot of teams in Major League Baseball. And the fact that you're able to put a guy like Luis Ariz at the top of your order who has led the league. I mean, we just talked about the batting titles. He's got 3 batting titles. This past year, hit 292. Coach, this dude doesn't strike out. He puts the ball in play every time. He had 620 at-bats this year. 620. Coach, guess how many strikeouts he had?
100. No. 67.
21. Led the league in least amount of strikeouts among qualified players. 21 strikeouts, 620 at-bats, 34 walks. Like, this guy, sure, he's not going to hit for power, right? He's not going to hit 20 homers a year. But he's a guy you can hit leadoff to get you on base. He's not going to steal many bags. This past year, he had 11, actually. It was pretty good for him.
I think he's in like the top 10% among active players on least amount of strikeouts.
Yeah.
Like career-wise.
Yeah, this dude does not strike out ever. And so he's a great bat-to-ball player, and it's a great need for this lineup. Look, you got some power in this lineup, right? You got Bryce Eldridge known for power. Devers known for power. Chapman has the power whenever he's right. Heliot Ramos came along, got power if you need him to. And it's guys like that you have that can get you the RBIs for a guy like a Luis Ariz that's going to get on base in front of them.
The problem is, where is he going to play? And I think it's second base.
It's second. So
I think second base is going to be the answer to this, because you got Rafi at first, you got Willie Adames at short, you got Matt Chapman at third.
Rafi's going to probably DH, and Eldridge is going to play first.
Okay, Casey Schmidt.
Yeah,
he's their starting second baseman right now.
Yeah, he's not a guy. I think he hit
It's
like
one of those Conor
230s.
McGregor moments. Who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, he's a 230s guy, and they did say they're going to give him the opportunity at second base. So that Ariz, that is, not Schmidt. They're going to give Ariz the opportunity.
I think you go Eldridge at DH. At least that's what. So according to MLB.com, you look at their depth chart, right? Bryce Eldridge is their first DH.
Yeah.
And then you have Jung-Ho Lee in right. You got Harrison Bader in center. You have Heliot Ramos in left. You have Willie at short.
Yeah.
Third base, you got Matt
at
Chapman. First base, you got Devers. Catcher, you got Patrick Bailey. At second base, you have Casey Schmidt or Christian Koss.
Yeah.
Which I think Luis has to play second.
Yeah, it's
He
definitely
doesn't.
second.
Does he have the footwork to play second?
Probably not, but
Does
he's got
he have
3
the
batting titles at
speed?
second.
At second, no. No, with the Padres, it was at first base.
Well, that's when they were kind of in between first and second.
I know he played first most of the year. He played first the
Well,
majority of his career at
the Padres, yes.
with the Padres.
Yes.
I think second base is a move here. But
I do too.
can he play second base and cover the ground?
You need him to
Can he be an athlete?
You need him to be an average second baseman.
Yes.
You don't need above average. You don't need gold glove. You don't need platinum glove. You need average second base.
You don't need a Petey.
You don't
need a Chase Utley. You need a Nico Horner?
I mean, look, here's the thing.
A guy that you don't hear a lot about, but he's there. Like he's
a
good.
gold glover.
Yeah.
I mean, Nico is a gold glover.
Oh, okay, never mind then. I'm sorry. I was
Here's
trying to bring up somebody that doesn't mean that's not shit
yeah.
with the bat, but they play a decent second base.
But he's good with the bat. And here's the thing: you got 2 Gold Glovers on the other side, and Chapman and Adames.
I know,
Like,
but that's what I'm saying. Can
I'm
he
good
cover
with
the
the
ground?
infield.
Can he cover the ground between what Raffy can't? Because Raffy ever won a Gold Glove at third?
Mm-mm.
Okay, is he the best fielder? Fuck no. Which means you need help on that side. Can he be the help on that side? That's my question.
So where we're at in Major League Baseball, if we were back to shifting,
Okay.
where you had to play in the outfield and you had to play different positions, I would say he needs to be better than what it is without the shift. And the reason that I say that is because a lot of these guys are so dead pull that they're going line to in between the gap anyway. Right? First, second base gap, this is for lefties. I don't need you to play a superstar. I need you to play the average second base. Be an average glove for me. Like, get by is all I need from you, especially if that means you're going to hit somewhere at the top of the order or in the top 5 of the order. And I do say top 5 because he has some 4-hole experience. He has hit in the 4-hole before. And he has drawn walks, intentional walks,
What is this lineup?
with guys in scoring position because he's so good at putting the ball in play. So this is a guy that you can hit leadoff to get on base. This is a guy you can hit 4-hole to protect your power guy. Like, this is a lot of things that you can do with this lineup, with this addition that they have. So,
Dude, I'm just confused on what this lineup looks like. Because you got 3 leadoff guys.
I'd have to write it down to see.
You got 3 leadoff guys in Jung Ho Lee, Harrison Bader, and Willie Adames. Okay, you have those 3 guys could also be your 2-hole, and then you have 3 holes in Raffy, Patrick Bailey, Matt Chapman, Elliot Ramos. Like,
It's a super deep lineup. I mean,
Bryce Eldridge, you can even throw in there. Like, whoever makes this lineup, and look, it's Tony V. Tony V's making this fucking lineup, and he's gonna have a hell of a time. It's gonna be Drew Gilbert's gonna be leading off.
he's not going to play.
That sucks, dude. That sucks so bad. I want him to fucking play so bad.
He's not in the game. All right. So let me make a lineup real fast of what I think it might look like.
I watched the other day. I watched Drew Gilbert's pimp job against Wright State in the Super, I believe. Or was it the Super or was it the regional? That walk-off grand slam that Drew Gilbert hit. You know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I watched that the other day. I also watched Liam Doyle the other day against Wake Forest.
Mm-hmm.
That one also fucking got me rocked up. It was I've had fun.
All right, here's my lineup.
Okay, go ahead.
You ready for this? I know you're gonna disagree with my 9-hole guy, but that's okay because he's a flip the lineup over guy, and it's Harrison Bader. Is that what I have in the 9?
Okay.
I got Jung Ho Lee leading off, Chapman in the 2, Devers in the 3, Adames in the 4, Arise in the 5, Bryce Eldridge 6, Patrick Bailey 7, Elliot Ramos 8, and Bader turning the lineup over in the 9-hole. That's my lineup.
You got Chapman in the 2-hole?
Mm-hmm.
So Jung Ho Lee lefty, right?
Yeah.
So you go left, right, left.
Right, left.
Okay. We'll see. I think opening day, I'm going to send you a screenshot of what their lineup looks like. And hopefully it's the same. Hopefully you're right. I just don't know if Tony V is going to make that lineup. I think he's going to tinker around with it.
Yeah, there'll be a lot. I mean, you got all spring training to figure it out, too.
Right. Yeah, 100%.
And this is
who knows?
This is assuming everybody's healthy.
Right. Somebody might get hurt.
Yeah.
Somebody might not be producing. Like Jung Ho Lee might hit 180 in spring training.
Right.
Like we don't know this. Right. So I don't know. I think the way that Tony V coaches, I think it's fast. So which makes me think that Harrison Bader is leading off.
Yeah, but you can't look at the way he coached college and to the way he's going to coach majors. It's a different
But
ballgame.
the way he coached college worked.
Yeah, but
so why fuck if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, but you don't
this
know
goes,
that works in
no. But
in
this goes back to fuck that. This goes back to the
I love when
you ever seen
it don't matter.
You ever seen the video of Pete Rose explaining how to fix your swing?
No.
So Pete Rose was on MLB Network and he said there's 6 things you can do to fix your swing. Like if you're in a slump, move up in the box, move back in the box, move up in the box, or move like towards home plate, away from home plate, choke up on the bat, get down on the knob. Those are 6 things you do. He said, don't change your swing. Your swing is what got you to the big leagues.
Absolutely.
This, to me, is the Tony V way of coaching. Your coaching got you to the big leagues. So why the fuck would you change anything?
No, I don't see it.
I'm just saying. Now, yes, Buster might have a little bit of influence. Dusty might have a little bit of influence. What's his fuck? Bruce Bochy might have a little bit of influence.
Yeah, I mean, maybe so. You know, you never know.
You never know. 100%. You never know. But I do know this team, Harold Reynolds even said this team might come in second in this division.
Look, this team looks nice. I mean, I like the team, and you got a 1-2 in Logan Webbs, who's a perennial Cy Young candidate. You got Robbie Ray from the left side, who's really good when he's right. Like you got a good 1-2. You got some younger guys that really need to step up in the pitching staff. But man, I love this lineup. I think this is one of the deeper 1 through 9s in all of baseball, if not the deepest 1 through 9 now.
Yeah.
I mean, this team, you know, there's not really holes in this lineup. So,
some good shit.
Yeah. So Luis Arise goes there on a 1-year, $12 million deal to the Giants.
2 shots of vodka.
Continue to add to what they do and to what they're doing. And Coach, let's go to one of the bigger third basemen that we've been waiting all offseason for. We've heard a lot of talk between the Mariners might want him back, the Diamondbacks might want him back, the Red Sox would love his pull power in Fenway, the Pirates were interested in it. Hang the banner. They're interested in him. But he ultimately lands back in Cincinnati, and that is Gino Suarez. I always say Gino because it's hard for me to pronounce his first name. So,
Eugenio.
Yeah, well, Gino Suarez is back in Cincinnati with the Reds on a 1-year, $15 million deal. And look, we're just talking guaranteed numbers here. There might be some options and all that stuff. We don't have to get into all that stuff. Frankly, I like the deal, but at the same time, it's one of those, you know, we kind of said quite a few times on this show, like some of these deals are some head scratchers. And to me, I'll let Coach shake up his drink real quick.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You good?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you in or are you out?
Actually.
But again, it's one of those kind of head scratcher moments here, and the only reason I say it's a head scratcher is because, man, this team has so many infielders. You got Spencer Steer, you got Sal Stewart, you got Christian Encarnacion Strand, Gino, Matt McClain, Ke'Bryan Hayes, who you traded for last offseason, Ellie De La Cruz, Matt McClain, like
Ellie De La who?
De La Cruz. What'd I say? I thought I said Cruz.
I thought you said Ellie De La Core.
Well, I don't know what I said, but I don't think it was that. You got
It was close.
There's so many infielders on this team.
This is another lineup, dude. That's
Look, it definitely is. But again, you have so many infielders on this team, man.
is
Like
this team in the running for NL Central by adding Gino?
yeah. I think. Look, I hated
Because last year we picked the Reds to win this division.
I hated Gino in Seattle. Like it wasn't a fit for me. That
I didn't
park
hate it, but
I did. I couldn't stand it. That park's a horrible fit for him. Look what he did in Arizona. It was like 240 something with 30 something homers before he got traded. Gets traded at the deadline, hits 188 in Seattle with only 10 homers. Like that. I didn't love the fit for Seattle. We always talk about it's a tough park to hit in. I didn't like it, and I think going to Cincinnati will be more. He'll replicate more of his Arizona numbers there, where he's back in the 240s, hitting 30, 40 homers. But man, this is a tough. You got Ke'Bryan Hayes at third. That dude's a stud at third. So are you bringing him in to be your DH? Because that's probably where he fits right now. At DH.
I think you're bringing Gino in to be your primary DH. So he is listed. If you look at the Reds depth chart, he is listed as their number one DH, and not listed at. He's listed at second at third base, with Ke'Bryan at first at thirst.
At thirst. Ke'Bryan,
Words are hard. We hadn't said that in a while. Words are hard on this podcast.
Ke'Bryan's definitely the starting third baseman for me. Ellie's definitely the starting shortstop for me.
Yeah.
Matt McClain's definitely starting at second. I mean,
Spencer Steer's definitely starting at first.
Spencer Steer is definitely at first base, and then
Tyler Stevenson at catcher. I mean,
but then that leaves
doesn't-
Sal Stewart, Christian Encarnacion Strand, and Noel V. Marte all looking for playing time in the infield, and they're not going to get it.
So Noelvi's listed as the number one right fielder. So Noelvi's.
Oh, you know what? He did move to the
he
outfield.
did move.
Last
He moved
year.
to the outfield last year and actually made some pretty damn good plays.
Yeah, I sent you a couple videos of
Yes.
it too. And right, yep,
yeah.
yeah,
So
you're right.
Noelvi,
You're right.
Noelvi did do that.
Okay.
Right. And TJ Friedel
Mm-hmm.
is now he's your starting center fielder. And also, I don't know if
Underrated pickup here.
I don't know if you're aware of this in left field.
Underrated pickup here.
JJ Bleday is now your starting left fielder if he gets called. Or no, he already got called with St. Louis, didn't he?
Called what?
Called up.
Yeah, he's there starting. Yeah, for sure he's starting.
Yeah.
What you mean?
So he's played. So he got drafted with St. Louis.
No.
Yeah. No.
No, Miami, and then came up with the Athletics.
JJ Bleday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of somebody
He made
else.
his major
Oh, I'm
league
thinking of JJ Weatherholt.
Yeah,
That's
you're
who I'm thinking
Weatherhart
of.
with yeah.
Yes, I'm
Weatherholt,
sorry.
I
Yes.
mean.
So JJ Bleday is going to be your starting left fielder.
Yes.
So this is another team where, yeah, I'm with you. I don't see him starting at third base because you have
Oh,
Ke'Bryan Hayes. Now
Gotta be
they
DH
might,
only.
Ke'Bryan needs a day off.
Yeah.
Hey, Gino, can you go ahead and play third today? Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
And you got to remember also who you have as your manager over there. Tito's your manager. Tito is a gamer. All right. He loves these situations.
Absolutely.
He loves deciding, all right, hey, look, you've hit 98 in your last 10 games. Let's have you just take a seat today. Just kind of watch the game, relax. Tito's not the manager to be a dick.
Yeah.
He's a great manager, and he will take this talent and disperse it appropriately.
Yeah, I mean, I think for the Reds, I think it's a great signing for him to be your DH. Look, there's no bad one-year contracts, okay? There's no such thing as a bad one-year contract.
No. There's a lot of one-year contracts,
There's
just
a
like there
lot.
was last year.
Yeah.
I'm not understanding it, but
I think it's the potential lockout looming. And I hope we don't have a lockout. God, Major League Baseball does not need a lockout. We are booming right now.
Yeah.
We do not need a lockout.
neither does the place I work for, but
Yeah, well,
you never know.
well, I like this deal for the Reds. I love the idea of slotting him in at the DH role because I think Key Bryan's a much better defender
If you
than
just
him.
let him hit,
Just put a bat in
I
his
think
hand.
this.
and
I'm
let
not
him
saying this
hit.
this turns into a Shohei year, where he was just DH,
Yeah, no, it's not gonna do that.
but
He's gonna be right up there with the home run leaders. I mean, it's a guy. Look, he's not gonna.
if he's just gonna focus on hitting for a year,
he's not gonna hit over.
give me that all fucking day.
Yeah, he's not gonna hit over 260. All right, but if he gives you 240 with the 49 homers he had last year, put that in the middle of my order all day
Who
long.
knows if you sign him and you say, hey, you are a DH from here on out, you are not playing the field, and if you do,
Like the Red Sox did to Devers last year. Put your glove down and grab a bat.
yes, pretty much. I think Gino is excited because I think I hadn't looked it up or anything, but I'm almost positive he got drafted to the Reds and he grew up with the Reds. And if he did, I know in an interview he said, I'm excited to be back home. Like, I'm very comfortable with this ballpark. I'm very comfortable with this organization. So he knows his organization. I know he's played for him before, but I don't remember if he got drafted to them or not. But he is the guy that's going to, if you tell him, hey, just you don't need your glove this year, you can leave it at the house, he's going to focus on nothing but hitting.
He was with Cincy for 7 years.
Yes.
Before going to Seattle.
So who did he get drafted by?
Don't know. He got called up with Detroit, but that doesn't mean he was drafted by them. He could have gotten traded.
Are you on Baseball Reference?
Yeah.
If you look at the very top, it'll say when he got drafted, what round, and all to who. Like in his bio.
It ain't got that for me up here.
Might have to hit more.
Yeah, I've already done that.
Okay, hold on. Gino Sword.
But he got called up with Detroit, played a year there, and then I would assume got traded to Cincinnati after that, and played for 7 years there in Cincinnati where he hit 253. Looks like he averaged he hit 49 homers in 2019 with Cincy too. So I mean, yeah, like you said, very familiar with the ballpark, and this is a guy. Look, he can do some things. I mean, he can be a difference maker in that lineup. This is a team that only had one or two guys hit over 20 homers last year. So
Yeah.
since he adds a big bat that they need so bad,
It's not showing that for me either. What the fuck? Yeah, it says he played 85 games his rookie year with Detroit.
well, this probably wasn't a draft guy. This is probably a international signing.
I mean, he's from Venezuela and all, but I don't know.
Yeah, this is probably an international signing.
That's weird. But anyway, yeah, dude, this is a great signing by the Reds. It really is. One thing that's not on our list that I think we need to cover, and I looked at it, Brendan Donovan gets traded to Seattle.
Yeah.
And it's not the most hitter-friendly ballpark, but Brendan Donovan is also not a guy that's going to put up big home run numbers. He's going to put balls in play. And I think this adds so much to this Mariners team. The only thing that sucks is what the Mariners had to give up. And they gave up fucking
Syngenta.
Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah, the switch pitcher.
Yeah.
But the Cardinals have already come out and said he is pitching. exclusively right-handed this year.
So, yeah. So the Cardinals have added. This is what I really want to talk about. Look, Brendan Donovan added to this lineup is fucking insane. The Mariners are probably going to be back in the playoffs again. They're probably going to win the division again. This is just how I don't think the Astros have done too much. They've lost a lot more than they've gained.
Well, you got Jordan coming back.
Okay. Where's the pitching? All right. So I don't think that the Astros have done enough this offseason yet, at least.
Yeah.
To be able to call it theirs. I think the Mariners have done plenty, and I think Cade Anderson possibly gets called up mid this year, depending on what room they have for him. I don't know if they do or not. But the Cardinals have actually really done very well this offseason, believe it or not. The Cardinals getting rid of Arenado.
Yeah.
And getting a shit ton of prospects for him.
Sonny Gray.
And then also you have J.J. Weatherholt that's going to probably be called up at some point, probably early this year. He's going to be a rookie. He might be my pick for Rookie of the Year because he's been dominating.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Rookie of the Year.
Right? And then you get a fuck ton of prospects from Seattle as well.
Yeah, and you got a lot of prospects from Boston when you traded them Sonny Gray.
The Cardinals GM was on MLB Network, and he was talking about it, and he was like, we're very excited. We haven't been this excited in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, well, in the past, you've been excited before and nothing panned out, so what the fuck is different about this? Then you start looking at who they got.
Yeah.
And all the prospects that they have got from – and these are guys that are on the verge of being called up.
Yeah, look, they're all really close to being big leaguers, and it's a team that could. They're not ready to contend yet.
No,
but they could
give it a couple years.
They could have the amount of young talent that's too stupid to understand, and they're just like, "What do we have to lose?"
Right.
Everybody's counting
this
out.
Could
okay.
be the
this could be the O's and
I was thinking the 03 A's team.
Oh, no, not going that far.
The Moneyball team.
Yeah, no, not going that far. But, I mean, like the O's team of, what was it, 23 that made the first round of the playoffs and got swept. Like, they could see themselves into the playoff if the young talent produces.
It just all depends because the
that's my
NL.
wife here.
Yeah, I know. So the issue is with the NL, like, so let's just get this out the way already. Your 2026 World Series champions are going to be the Dodgers. Let's just
No, we're not doing no picks. No.
I'm not picking anything. I'm just stating a fact. So Dodgers are going to win the World Series. So really it doesn't matter what the fuck happens. But in the NL, you have Atlanta could make a run. Philly could make a run. Padres could make a run. San Francisco now could make a run. The Cubs could make a run.
Don't count the Mets out.
Don't count the Reds out either.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's the Cardinals are sure, they could be there. They could get 90 wins this year. They still could miss the fucking playoffs. If they
get 90 wins in that division, they win the division.
Yeah. That's the thing.
So they won't
if you don't win the NL Central,
yeah,
you do not make the playoffs.
Well, you have a tough time making playoffs. The Reds made the playoffs. They didn't win the Central.
You won't make it past the first round.
Reds ran into the Dodgers, so yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you can win the division and win it outstandingly to where you're the 2 seed.
Yeah.
I think that's the move to be able to make a deep run in the playoffs.
Look,
but
dude, I tell you that
if you can be on the opposite side of the fucking Dodgers, if you can meet the Dodgers in the NLCS,
yeah,
that's the move.
And some of these divisions are going to be very intriguing this year. Like, I'm really looking forward to the AL East. I think the Blue Jays are really good. The O's got better. They added 76 homers to their team with Taylor Ward and Pete Alonso. They got better. The Red Sox got the pitching staff to be one of the best teams in the bigs.
Do the O's still have Tyler O'Neill?
Yeah. But he's been hurt, so
I know,
Well, he's
but,
going for 7 straight opening day homers this year, though.
A healthy, yes, bet that.
So we're going for 7th straight opening day homer for Tyler O'Neill.
Yes.
But if he can be healthy, then you've added 100 homers to that team this offseason.
Right. That's a healthy
And
Tyler
so-
O'Neill. You have home run numbers out the ass.
You got 30 homers out of him. And, I mean, they need a little bit more on the pitching side. I still think, they've done good pitching, but they don't have any true ace. You still need Kyle Bradish to really, recover from his injury and be that number one guy that he was a couple years ago. And the Yankees are always the Yankees. They've done a lot. They've added a lot of guys. We're going to talk about another one that they added here in just a minute.
They have, but they haven't.
They're running back the same team
Yes.
that finished tied for first in the AL East, tied for first with the best record in the AL. Like, they're running that same team.
And
back.
you got Garrett Cole
Plus,
coming back this year.
Garrett Cole's coming back. Like, this,
Yeah.
and Spencer Jones eventually getting called up at some point. Like, the Yankees are going to be there. So, AL East, I'm really looking forward to. NL East, really looking forward to. The Mets got better. Yes, they lost Pete Alonso, but you've added a number one in Freddie Peralta, right? Nolan McLean's going to be a dog. I mean, just a fucking stud on the mound is Nolan McLean. You've added Bo Bichette. You got Soto, who you're expecting to get off to a way better start than what he did. Granted, you lost Pete. You lost Edwin Diaz. That's tough. It's tough to replace. But you could throw Clay Holmes. If he don't work out for you, you could throw him back in the bullpen and close role, right? The Mets, I think the Mets will be better than they were last year. The Phillies won that division by 13 games last year. Granted, they won't have Zach Wheeler for probably a month or two. So you gotta survive without Zach Wheeler. And then you got the team that is probably being overlooked more than anybody else in the bigs, and that is the Atlanta Braves. Chris Sale's been one of the most dominant pitchers in the bigs since he's got traded. Strider came back last year from Tommy John. Now we get a second year removed from Tommy John, Spencer Strider. Schwellenbach's there. You got all the stars around the field still. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Atlanta wins that division. Everybody's picking them to come in third. Everybody. Listen to MLB Network. Everybody got them in third. Phillies win convincingly again. Don't be surprised if Atlanta wins that division. And then I'm looking forward to the NL Central because I don't think there's a 90-win team in the NL Central. So this is going to be a battle of who's a little bit better than 500 in that division.
Yeah.
It's by no means the best division in baseball. I think I just named the top 2 divisions in baseball. Because I don't think the Padres are going to be that team this year. The Padres are going to finish third in my division, in my pick.
Look, and we say that every fucking year.
No, we picked the Padres second last year. But the Padres have no pitching this year. None. Zero. Zero.
And they'll figure it the fuck out.
Zero pitching this year.
They will.
Yeah.
Watch the Padres get off to a hot start. Sweep the Dodgers in the first fucking series that they play them. And I'm telling you.
Whoop-de-doo.
Beat
me in the playoffs. You were up 2-1 on me at home and you lost.
Well. That's
Beat me in the playoffs.
That's Padres baseball, baby.
Yeah. It sounds like Toronto versus LeBron in Cleveland.
Sure.
They swept them. Toronto swept LeBron.
Not a basketball guy.
Yeah, Toronto swept LeBron and the Cavs every single year, and then they played against each other, and he was called LeBronto because he swept them every year. So,
but dude, this
don't matter.
This NL Central is, to me, you got 3 teams.
What team can get to 88 wins? 88 wins this division.
The way the Pirates are looking, dude.
I know. I know it. Look, let's go ahead and talk about the Pirates.
They signed Marcell Ozuna, and look, we said they needed one more big bat.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm almost positive. I said, hey, Ozuna would fit very nicely there. Sure enough, Marcell Ozuna, 1 year, $12 million to the Pirates. The Pirates are spending money.
That's because they're being fucking forced to spend.
Are they?
Yes.
By who?
MLB.
No one's making them.
Yes, they are.
It's not a thing. It's not a rule. It is not a rule. They don't have to spend money.
It's an unwritten rule in baseball. MLB is forcing them to spend money, just like they're next year. Next year, watch Miami. Miami's going to spend $80 million next offseason, just like the A's did last year.
Hold on. Miami will not spend a fucking dime.
Yes, they will.
Miami's going to trade their whole team away.
Miami's gonna have to spend.
Miami's
$80
going to have an
million next year.
MVP
Watch.
on their team this year. Top 3 in the MVP voting. I don't.
Kyle Stowers.
No, he's not there anymore. No. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Who?
Him. Kyle Stowers.
Oh,
He's going
or
to be top.
Stowers? I don't know how to say it.
Kyle.
Actually. Yeah.
Kyle's going to be top
Kyle S.
3. He's going to be top 3 in MVP voting this year. Come trade deadline, he's going somewhere else. He's going to be hitting, dude, he'll be hitting 340. He's going to be hitting 340 with fucking 35 home runs.
Okay. You get traded to the Dodgers.
But they'll get a haul. They'll get a haul for him. How does Miami not have?
The Dodgers are gonna trade away Kike Hernandez when they sign him, and who knows?
No, they better not give it to Kike. They better not.
They're gonna get rid of Chris Taylor and Kike Hernandez for Kyle Stowers.
No, they're gonna trade away fucking Eric Gagne and Eric Gagne and Kershaw. And Kershaw. Both those players, Kershaw's retired now, and Eric Gagne hadn't played in years. They're gonna trade him to the Marlins, and the Marlins are gonna think that they got a fucking steal. That's how this shit's gonna go. I'm telling you, the Marlins are gonna. Oh my God, he's too good for us. Let's trade him away.
Marlins are gonna do Marlins stuff, bro.
Marlins are gonna do Marlins shit. That's just plain and simple.
All right, let's get back to the Pirates.
But the Pirates, they signed Ozuna here,
Yeah.
and you look at their lineup, dude, and it is if they call up Connor Griffin,
yeah,
holy fuck.
yeah, I love the lineup. I love
Look
it.
at this lineup, and then look at their pitching staff, buddy. Be scared. Be scared of this Pirates team.
Let's just call it what it is. This is the best pitching staff in baseball. 1 through 4. You got 4 dudes.
I'd say 3.
Skeens, Keller, Bubba, Jared Jones. You got 4.
Would you put Bubba in there yet?
Oh yeah.
Is
Oh,
Bubba in the
100%.
starting rotation because he was a
Yeah.
reliever last year?
Well, that's because he got called up late.
I'm just
Yes.
curious.
Bubba's going to get a chance to start.
So
this
Bubba
year.
Chandler, a very arbitration
pre-arbitration.
very pre-arbitration.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, this pitching staff plus lineup equals disgusting.
It's a good way to start for a team that doesn't spend money. And luckily, we have seen that they've spent it, which is nice. I mean, look, it's so nice that they've spent money. And you got Brandon
begging
Ashcraft.
for it.
We got Brandon Ashcraft too to go with the 5. So you have a top 5 that's really good. You got Dennis Santana closing out games like really good. You signed Gregory Soto to be an 8th inning reliever for you, like really good sign there. But you look at this team, dude. You got Ryan O'Hearn, Spencer Horwitz has been really good for you. You got Nick York at second, whose younger brother is playing for LSU.
Is Chapman still there?
Chapman who?
Geraldus.
Stop.
I'm sorry.
You can't. Come on.
I'm sorry. Where's Geraldus Chapman?
He was one of the best closers in baseball for our Red Sox last year.
Okay. I was asking.
Oh my lordy! You traded for Brandon Lowe, or Lau, and you got
Sound it out.
Triola at third base. Wow, that was tough for me to get out. Nick Gonzalez at short. You got Brian Reynolds. You traded for Jake Mangum, and you got O'Neal Cruz all in the outfield. I mean, this isn't you got some holes really at shortstop with Nick Gonzalez. I mean, he's a formidable player there. You know, he's not going to hit for power. Last year, 260 and 5 homers.
260 is average. I mean, it's league average.
It's not great, but you could also throw Nick York over there. He was your starting second baseman last year.
I think the Pirates
you can play him there.
I think the Pirates are done.
Oh yeah.
I would imagine that they're done.
But you've added homers to this team that had 120 homer bat last year. And now you got Ryan O'Hearn to protect O'Neal Cruz. You need O'Neal. O'Neal Cruz has to take a step forward.
When they traded Key Brian Hayes, I was a little pissed.
Yeah, you can't hit under 200 and be the superstar of the team that you need to be. I mean, O'Neal
under 200.
Oh, sorry, he hit 200 on the dot.
Jesus Christ.
with 20 homers. He was their 120 homer.
That
bat.
ain't good.
No, he needs to take the step forward. If he don't take the step forward, this Pirates team is going to be sitting exactly where they've been sitting for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
This team relies on O'Neal Cruz being the everyday 3-hole. Give me 260. Give me 270. Hell, give me 250. But bump me 35 homers is what I need from you. I need you to be the bat that you can be. And now you got Ryan O'Hearn that can back him up. You got Brian Reynolds that can hit behind him. You can do those 3 guys at 1, 2, 3. You got Jake Mangum, who had a great first full season in Major League Baseball. You got Brandon Lau, who can do that for you now. Like, you got guys that can protect him now. And he's not the one that pitchers are trying to pitch around. You got other dudes that can protect him. And those other dudes have to protect him, because if he gives you 200 with 20 homers, you're finishing 4th in the division again. You're not going to sniff 500, and you're not going to sniff the playoffs. And it's a damn shame.
And as we've just said, this division is going to be tough this year.
It's going to be what team can race to 88 wins.
Yeah.
Who can be 6 wins better than 500? If you're 6 wins better than 500 in the NL Central, you're going to win the division this year. The Brewers got worse. You don't trade an ace. You don't trade arguably a top 3 pitcher in baseball, Freddie Peralta, and get better. Doesn't happen. Sorry, doesn't happen. You're not a better team. And then also a trade that
I would assume Miz is going to be one of your starters.
yeah, Miz and
He's gotta be.
Quinn Priester
And
Woodruff are
Yeah.
their top 3 guys, whatever order you want to put them. And you also, which we'll get to this trade to close out the show, but we'll give a little hint of it here. You just traded the guy that came in 3rd in Rookie of the Year voting in Caleb Durbin to the Red Sox.
We still haven't talked about the Tigers. We're going to keep
Yeah,
going.
yeah, we're going to keep going. But, like, dude, this team did not get better. This is not a better baseball team, the Brewers. Now,
No.
let me give the Brewers credit, because we have not picked them to win this division in the last 2 years, and they've done it the last 2 years because they got a manager that knows how to manage this team. They got players that are
Well, they had a manager that knows how to manage his team, and then they got rid of it. Well, he left, went to the Cubs, and then they got a
Pat
different
Murphy has
manager,
stepped up in there
and he won the fucking division. We did not expect that. We didn't expect that, and I guess what? We still don't fucking expect it.
I don't,
Especially this year. This year is a lot different. We don't expect it at all, and it could happen still. That's the sad part. It could happen.
It could. This division
Because
is
this
so
division
bad.
sucks.
Like,
It's the Centrals. It's both the Centrals. The Tigers are probably going to win the AL Central.
yeah. We could talk about the Tigers and what they did, because what the Tigers did was, shocking.
Well, look, Red Sox trade for Caleb Durbin.
Well, we'll finish with that one.
Well,
Let's go back to 3
we're already
here.
on the subject of it. Fuck it.
All right.
Red Sox trade for Caleb Durbin. Does that help us any?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Got a
Does it help
big-
the Brewers any with what they got?
No.
Fuck no.
This doesn't help the Brewers at all. This is such a stupid trade for the Brewers. I've seen so many takes. Well, let's start with the Brewers side first, because Red Sox, we're both Red Sox fans. And
Are we?
yes, you go from Devers to
I'm
Bregman.
I'm an A's fan.
Yeah, you go from Devers to Bregman to Durbin, and it's not what you wanted necessarily whenever you had all these talks around other people, but we're not beside the point. The Brewers getting rid of the guy that just finished 3rd in Rookie of the Year voting in Caleb Durbin for a backup infielder in David Hamilton, a AAA pitcher in Kyle Harrison, who was part of the Rafi deal, and another minor league pitcher in Shane Drohan, who's really good, but he's still in the minors. Meanwhile, you gave up again, Rookie of the Year voting, finished 3rd, Caleb Durbin, everyday third baseman for you, was 4th in the majors in least amount of strikeouts this year. 4th. Like, this is another guy. Don't strike out. Coached 445 at-bats. Had 50 strikeouts. This is a bat-to-ball guy. And not only that, you get another infielder who's better than the one you gave up in David Hamilton. You get Andrew Monasterio to be your backup. And then you get another infielder / catcher in Anthony Siegler. And on top of that, you get the 67th pick in this coming draft. a competitive balance round B draft pick. This finally feels like a trade we can get on here and we can be excited about for the Red Sox. Now, are you excited to compare Caleb Durbin to Rafi Devers or Alex Bregman? No, obviously.
No, but
I'm
you
not
need
a fucking idiot.
But the
Red
thing
Sox
is,
are not spending that money.
no, they're not, and you needed a third baseman.
Yes.
And you have a solid one.
You have a very solid third baseman. This dude fielded 979 last year as a third baseman. And you know what? The Red Sox really like Marcelo to play third base. And he did good for them last year. And you can put Marcelo at third because Durbin came up as a second baseman.
Yes.
So you can put Durbin at second if you want to. Either way you look at it, the Red Sox have filled the two holes in the infield that they knew they had to fill. You traded for Wilson Contreras, to play first. You got Story at shortstop. What were you going to do at Mayer? Sure, Marcelo was going to play second or going to play third. We knew that. But which one? Because it's still two holes in the infield until you figure out which one he's going to play. Now you go out and you get this kid. After you signed IKF, and it's just this is something that, as a Red Sox fan, I didn't expect this. Once we missed on Bregman, who else you going to get? Murakami was going already. Okamoto was going already. You know, you're not going to get I think Gino was not interested in the deal you were offering him. Actually, I read a report they didn't even offer Gino Suarez a contract. So you weren't interested in him.
They're not going to go get Kike because Kike already played for him.
But they weren't going to spend $20 million plus on a third baseman.
No,
and
you're not.
What do? You go get a guy.
You tried, and it didn't work out.
Yeah, it didn't work. You go get a guy that's under team control until 2032 now.
Yeah.
At pre-arb and arbitration numbers till 2032, and he just finished third in Rookie of the Year voting. Craig Breslow came out and said after the trade that they really love his numbers in Fenway because he's a 20% pull fly ball hitter or something like that. So a 20% pull fly ball hitter plays very well at Fenway.
Yep.
Like, give me doubles off the monster and give me homers over the monster all day long. You know, this kid hit 253 last year with 11 or 12 homers or something like that. I would expect those numbers to be more around 270 and about 18 this year in his homer totals. I mean,
hopefully 20, but I mean, we'll see.
This is such a good pickup.
Yes.
Look, Kyle Harrison had nowhere he was going to go. Nowhere.
Yep.
Okay? And just to kind of put that in perspective of what I mean by that, and Shane Drohan also nowhere to go, all right, in the pitching staff. Here's what Boston still has after trading them. Crochet's 1. Suarez, 5-year deal. He's 2. Sonny Gray, there for this year and has an option for next year. He's 3. Bayo, there for 5 more years. He's 4. Oviedo, still in pre-arb that you traded for with the Pirates. He's your 5. Cutter Crawford, still there for 3 or 4 more years. He's coming back from injury. 6. Patrick Sandoval, who you signed for last year to this year, he's 7. And you got Tole and Early that these guys don't even have a spot.
You saw Early
finished the year out with the Red Sox.
You saw Early pitched against King of Juco.
I did. Yeah.
It was pretty legit.
I mean, Connolly Early started Game 3 versus the Yankees in the wild card round.
Yeah.
That's 9 deep.
And Peyton Tole is a fucking dog.
Yeah.
Dude's a monster.
That's 9 deep starting pitchers.
Yeah.
You had nowhere for Kyle Harrison to be. Not to mention that when you look at this team, you need a right-handed pitcher more than you need lefties. Crochet, Suarez, Sandoval, Tole, Early, and Kyle Harrison were all lefties. 6 lefties.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I am so okay with this deal because Kyle Harrison was the headliner in the Rafi trade. Comes over, he's been 9-9 with a 4-something ERA in the minors. Like, and you just got the guy that finished 3rd in Rookie of the Year voting that's under team control till 2032 in pre-arb and arbitrate. Yeah, I'll take the deal.
Yeah.
Sign me up all day long. Not to mention you got
Can I get that guy, please?
Not to mention you got a backup middle infielder for another backup middle infielder that's worse than the one you just got, plus another infielder slash catcher and a draft pick, the 67th overall pick.
Yep.
Sign me up. Give me that deal all fucking day, man. I mean, look, would I have rathered Bregman? Duh. Who wouldn't? Would I have rathered the 30-plus homer bat that Isaac Paredes could have in his $9 million contract? Duh. Probably. But at the cost of Jarren Duran or Wilyer Abreu? No. Fuck no. So am I willing to settle for a guy with 6 years of team control? Yeah, I'm in.
I guess,
Sure.
yeah.
I'm A-okay with that.
You in?
I mean, the Red Sox outrage,
Actually.
I get it, but at the same time, dude, like, you know, it's one of those
Yeah,
things
I mean,
where-
I showed you a text from Tanner that he was like, you know, hey, look, like we're both going to be on the couch watching this. Like both our teams going to be on the couch watching the Dodgers win the fucking thing. So,
Yeah.
doesn't matter. But, yeah, I mean, I'm excited. But I'm really excited to see what the fuck this 1-2 gives you and who's 1 and who's 2, which I would assume that Scooble's going to be 1.
Yeah, Scooble's definitely one.
So here's what happened, and I'm gonna look in the camera for this one. This is
where are we at right now?
I'll clip it later. We are at
101.36.
yeah. So Framber Valdez signs with the Tigers, and in the midst of him signing with the Tigers, Scooble's going through his arbitration hearing. And with Scooble, he's asking, I think they were like 18 million like away from each other from what the Tigers were offering from what Scooble was asking.
No, it was 13 million. So Scooble was asking for 32. The Tigers were offering 19.
Okay.
So it's 13 million.
All right. So Scooble sees, holy shit, Framber Valdez, who no one wanted, who we talked about last episode, no one wanted, everybody saw him as a problem child. The Tigers go ahead and they sign him 3 years, $115 million, $38 a year, I believe it is.
Yeah.
And Scooble goes, okay, so Scott Boras, being the agent that he is, he informs Scooble, hey, you should do what Tim Lincecum did and bring your Cy Young awards to your arbitration hearing. So Scooble shows up with his 2 Cy Youngs and does not have to present them whenever they offer him $32 million. And they go, here you go, bud.
Yeah.
Here's $32 million. You're our ace, which $32 million to be an ace compared to $38 million to be a number 2. I'll take the number 2 all fucking day.
I mean, dude, what a slap in the face.
Dude, it's rough.
That's the thing for me is like, what a slap in the fucking face.
You are offering me $19 million to bring in Framber Valdez?
I'm a back-to-back Cy Young Award winner.
I deserve 40.
You gave Framber 38. I deserve, what's 38 times 2? 70 fucking 6. You should pay me twice.
I deserve Shohei numbers.
Like, that is...
Which you don't, but...
Like, what a slap in the face, though. I mean, you know, if Scooble comes out day one and he, like, goes shove opening day, right? And then he walks into his presser and he's like, yeah, I just told Tigers president I want to trade. I wouldn't blame him. You paid a guy that wasn't on our team.
You can't.
Well, no, he's not going to do that.
You
He can't do
can't
that,
do
obviously. But
They
if he
just
did-
gave you what you...
What I'm saying, though, if he did, I wouldn't blame him.
They gave
is
you
all I'm
32.
saying.
You were asking 32, and they gave you 32.
Well, I mean, dude, look, this is the $38 million is the largest left-handed contract AAV ever.
Yeah.
And it's going to a guy that nobody else wanted, and wasn't even on your team, and is not a back-to-back Cy Young Award winner.
and dude, look,
you only wanted to hand the guy the
Every-
Detroit Tiger, the one that puts the city on his back, that loves wearing the D on his fucking left chest, and you wanted
loves
to
the
give
D on his forehead, everything like that.
you wanted to give him 19.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, that's a slap in the
I'm
face,
sick.
bro.
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of these. Now, look, I get it. You're as a Detroit Tigers, you are a business, so you have to make money.
Yeah.
So if you're paying him $32 million, you just lost out. If you offered him 19 and you paid him 32, you just lost out on $13 million a year profit, which is a lot of fucking money. But because you gave him that money, and he's a back-to-back Cy Young winner, there's kids that are sitting in Oakland going, hey, our team's leaving. I think I'm a Tigers fan. And they'll buy a schoolboy jersey. You just gained sales. You gained a shit ton of sales. You gained revenue by signing. What the fuck you think the Dodgers did when they signed Ohtani? You think they signed him 10 years, $70 million, $700 million, and they were like, fuck, we're never going to recuperate from this. Well, no, they signed Ohtani. They made his jersey. And guess the fuck what? They made that back within good God knows how long. I mean, it might have been a year.
Within that year,
they made his money back.
Yes, they made his $700 million back in that one season.
It's crazy. You have a back-to-back Cy Young winner that's only happened, I don't know how many times. I can guarantee it's no more than 2 handfuls, maybe not even one. I think Tim Lincecum did it. Maybe. I don't know if he did it or not. I think it's happened like 4 times. I think we looked at it whenever he was up for it.
12 pitchers in MLB
12.
history have won the Cy Young.
Okay, so a little bit more than 2 handfuls. You know how many pitchers there been in fucking MLB?
Lincecum is one of them.
Okay, thank you. Big time Timmy Jim.
Who are the 2 that's won it 4 straight? That won it 4 straight.
4 straight? I'm going to go...
There's only 2. And I'll give you a hint. They were in our era. We got to watch both of them.
We got to watch both of them pitch?
Yep.
Roger Clemens?
Nope.
Okay. So it's not an...
He does have 4, but it's not consecutively.
Are they both retired?
Yes.
Consecutive?
Yep. 4 consecutive.
4 consecutive.
Cy Youngs. We got to watch them both. Now, granted, we were young when we got to watch them.
Felix?
Nope.
Have they retired... When they retired, did they retire in the 2000 or the 2010s?
2000s.
2000s. Randy Johnson.
Yep.
Okay. Randy's won.
From 1999 to 2002. So 99, 00, 01,
okay.
02.
And then Ichiro's the other one.
Yep.
Bang.
Yep.
Boom.
Ichiro definitely won the Cy Young 4 straight.
Okay, wait, let's be serious for a second. Hold on. It wasn't Schilling.
Nope.
It wasn't Clemens. We never got to see Nolan Ryan pitch.
Let me know if you need a hint. Nolan Ryan doesn't have a Cy Young.
Give me the. I know he doesn't. It's like Drew Brees doesn't have an MVP
Yeah,
or Derek Jeter doesn't have an MVP.
Do you need a hint?
Give me a division. Well, I mean, he probably pitched for multiple teams.
He did. He did. All right, the division he was known for. How about that?
Okay.
NL East.
NL East. Okay. Maddox?
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
Yep. Greg Maddux. His first one was with the Cubs. He went 20-11 with a 2.18 ERA, 199 strikeouts, and then 3 straight with the Braves. Yeah. 19-2, a 1.63 ERA, 181 strikeouts. In the shortened season in '94, went 16-6 with a 1.56 ERA, 156 strikeouts.
So would have won 5.
No. 94 is one of them.
94, they hit a strike.
Yeah, it was a strike shortened season, but they still had the awards.
Oh, that's horseshit.
But he went 16-6 though.
I mean, yeah, but it's still bullshit.
Yeah. During this 4-year span, Greg Maddux complied or compiled a 75-29 record with a 1.98 ERA.
You ever seen Tony Gwynn's stats against like John Smoltz?
It's like four. It's like 380 and 410, and like it's
and had like
and no strikeouts. Like it's something crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I have seen that. But
this Tigers team, dude, is going to be like our Tigers team. Phenomenal.
I like the Tigers, man. I do. I hope that, what really helped Detroit this year was that Torque really took a step forward this year. Spencer Torkelson really took a step forward this year.
Which he needed to. I mean,
he
was what? He was the number 1 overall pick.
He had to take a step forward for sure.
He was out of Arizona State, wasn't he?
Was it Arizona State?
I believe it was Arizona State. I believe.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Arizona State.
I mean, look, this is a guy that in 2024 played
Same
92
school
games.
that Dustin Pedroia went to.
Yeah, played 92 games. He only hit 10 homers and he hit 219. This year was on the field just about every day, 155 games, 31 homers, hit 240. So we got a 21 point boost in batting average and 21 homers increase too. Now, granted, most of that comes from an extra 60 games, but this is the kind of jump that they need from this guy. Look, if he can keep improving, if next year he can raise that average from 240 to 248, right? 252, somewhere around those numbers, and keep hitting 30 homers, that has a chance to be really good. If Javi Baez, we talked a lot about Javi, he's really key in this Detroit team. He had a really, really bad 2024, but had a really good bounce back season this past year in 25. This is a guy that they moved to the outfield, and you look at kind of his numbers of where he was in his career, and in 2024, I mean, again, injury shortened season, only hit 184, only had 6 homers, but this is a guy that bounced back in a big way. 257 last year, that's good. That's what they need from a guy that's making the most money on their team, was making the most money on their team before these two signings. So
yeah,
I like the team. I think that they can keep doing their thing. Colt Keith's going to get called up this year. He's going to be a really good baseball player. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for both of them. Kerry Carpenter, if he can take the next step forward, would be really, really good for them. Wenzel Perez, if he can get on the field some more, keep getting at bats, he's going to be fine as well. So I like the team too, and I think that they did really good getting these two guys settled up. You got the best left-handed pitchers in the game, or two of the best lefties in the game in Skubal and Framber going 1-2, and then you got Flaherty and Casey Mize, who also took another good step forward for Detroit. Was Casey Mize this past year. So really good what Detroit's doing. I really like it a lot.
Yes. With the last segment of the show.
Yep.
I want to go over, which you have in the notes. So, World Baseball Classic. First of all, I want to say one thing, and then you can go on whatever fucking rant you want to, or you can talk whatever you want to talk about. I have a rant.
Okay.
Fuck you, Nolan Arenado.
Wow, that's aggressive.
You know why?
Tell me.
He's the third baseman for the Puerto Rican team.
Okay. What that means?
So if you look at his picture, he's wearing a U.S. hat in his picture for the Puerto Rican team. Tell me how that fucking works. Literally, it's right here. Nolan Arenado. I'm gonna share my fucking screen because I don't know.
Let me see it. I want to see this too. That's crazy.
Oh wait, hold on. It's in a separate. No, it's not. What the fuck? I'm trying to share it. Give me a second.
Take your rant. I'm gonna do my normal.
Oh wait. No, it's right here. I got it. Right here.
Okay, that don't mean I still want.
Okay, look at this shit. So you look at this is the Puerto Rican national team. Scroll down, you go to infielders. Look at that right here. That is a U.S. baseball hat. What the fuck? I don't understand it. I don't get it. We're gonna change this. Oh, not to me. Oh no, not to Jace. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Anyway, this shit is fucking crazy. The World Baseball Classic. There's a bunch of players that aren't gonna get a chance to play because of insurance purposes, which is nuts. Javi Baez is not playing for Puerto Rico, which is fucking insane. I think there's other players. I think Francisco Lindor is one of them, and I think it's because they've had too many injuries in their career that insurance is not covering. And Jason knows more about it, and he might go piss. But
What?
I was talking about the insanity of the insurance.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
My cord went underneath my.
Oh, but I was saying,
fix
dude,
this real
that's
quick.
that's just fucking crazy. Nolan Arenado, the third baseman. What are you? Jesus Christ.
The chair for somehow.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know how this happened.
Our Lord and Savior.
All right, we're fixed.
All right.
What do you need me to talk about now?
You can really talk about whatever you want to talk about with the World Baseball Classic. I mean, look, Nolan Arenado wearing a fucking U.S. hat in his picture is fucking disgraceful. He could have been
That's
wearing
insane.
a St. Louis Cardinal hat. But I was talking about the fact that, like, Javi's not playing.
Yeah.
Francisco Lindor not playing.
Right.
Like, and these are guys that have been, like, staples.
Yeah, I mean, look, you got some big names out there. Correa, look, you're talking about Team Puerto Rico. Let's just talk about them. They're the ones getting hit the hardest with this. All right, Correa not playing, Lindor not playing, Jose Barrios not playing, Victor Garantini not playing, Javi Baez suspended. Like,
Suspended.
Javi Baez failed a marijuana test or tested positive.
Oh, my God, dude. Let the man smoke his weed.
But he's not suspended from Major League Baseball.
Right.
He's suspended from the WBC because WBC rules state that if you fail a test or if you test positive for something, you have to sit out 2 years of any World Baseball Classic activities. So this is
that 2? Because the World Baseball Classic only comes around every 2 years.
correct.
So he'll sit this one out and be available for the next one, or
Correct.
sit this one out and the next one?
No,
Okay.
no. So he'll sit this one out. So he's not playing. And then some other big names that's out there. You got a guy in Canada, Freddie Freeman is not playing for personal reasons. Jonah Tong is not playing, team decision. Dominican, Yainer Diaz is not playing. And then you look at other guys like Christian Javier, he's got Tommy John, Ronel Blanco, Matt Brash also not playing. So Altuve isn't playing for Venezuela. Miguel Rojas is not playing for Venezuela. Both of their insurances were denied. And so there's a lot of question marks about, like what is the insurance? And essentially insurance is this. Major League Baseball and Major League Baseball Players Association have agreed to use the NFP. And what it does is if a player gets hurt during the World Baseball Classic, the NFP covers their salary. So the team will still pay the player, but the team will get paid back from the NFP, is how this all works out. And so essentially what's being done is NFP is not guaranteeing these players salaries for whatever reason it is. Maybe it's a chronic injury. Maybe they're known for injury. Maybe they had an injury this year. Any number of reasons, but for whatever it is, they're not guaranteeing these certain players. And so Team Puerto Rico is hit the hardest with this, with Correa, Lindor, Barrios, Carantini, Javi Baez, even though that one's a suspension. But, yeah, man, look, these guys are getting – look, Mike Trout got denied. That's why he's not on this team. They wanted him to be on this team, 2023 captain. So, it's one of those things where, you get asked to play and you want to, but you just can't. But, Coach, while we're talking about this, let's go ahead.
Hold on.
Oh.
Did you know that Dante Bichette has 2 sons? One being Bo Bichette and the other being Dante Bichette Jr.?
I did not know that, no.
Who is a member of Team Brazil. He's an infielder for Team Brazil. I'm looking at all the rosters right now just to see who's a traitor.
Who's a traitor? That's pretty good. I mean, look, let's talk about our team. Kyle Riley, Will Smith behind the plate. I mean, that's probably the two best catchers in all of baseball.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to the infielders. Bregman, Gunner, Bryce Terrain, Gold Glover at second. Ernie Clement, 25 straight singles in the World Series and postseason this year. Goldie's going to be there. He probably won't play too much. Bob is back. Bryce Harper is there for the infield. Let's get to the outfield. Byron Buxton, Corbin Carroll, PCA, Aaron, Captain Judge. And then DH and Schwarber. And I mean, let's talk about this pitching staff, dude. I mean, who you want to face? You want to face Paul Skeens? You want to face Tariq Skubal? You want to face Logan Webb? You want to face Joe Ryan? You want to face Michael Waka? Oh wait, let's go to the bullpen. How about David Bednar, Mason Miller throwing 104, Garrett Whitlock coming out the pen?
I want to face Kershaw. That's who I want to face.
Kershaw's on the team. I mean, Clay
Joe
Holmes.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Joe Ryan's there.
Nolan McClain. Garrett Clevenger's going to be a big piece. Matthew Boyd had a huge year for the Cubs.
Logan
this
Webb.
year.
Dude, this is disgusting.
This is the best team the U.S. has ever put on the field.
Yeah.
And so this is clip this. United States, I'm talking to you, United States of America. And if any of you listen, which I hope you do, that'd be really fucking cool. You need to go watch Miracle on Ice.
I still have not watched
1980 USA versus the Soviets. Best team in the world. Overwhelming odds to win it all.
And then after that, go watch the ESPN documentary from the other point of view.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
And let me just say this. As Coach said, the name on the front means a whole lot more than the name on the back. You are playing for an entire country. You are playing for something way bigger than your team, than yourself, than your teammates. You're playing for the whole country. And it's not that we were really let down in 2023, right? Japan's really good.
I'm looking at their roster.
They're going to
right
be
now.
really good again. But this is the best team you have ever put on the field. And it's going to be really hard to top this team. You are the favorite to win. You need to show up and play for those three letters. And do it with passion. Do it with fire. And for these couple of weeks, you are the best team ever assembled in baseball history. And this is yours to win. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, Coach. This is the United States of America's World Baseball Classic to win. Go do it.
Yeah.
Go do it.
I'm looking at Japan's roster. So when you go to the pitchers,
They're loaded.
you go to Kikuchi. You got Yusei Kikuchi. Nobody really kind of strikes a nerve. And you go, oh, shit. The World Series MVP, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Because Shohei's not pitching this year.
Correct. He's not pitching.
And he is strictly your DH. Mm-hmm. So he will turn into 2024 Shohei Ohtani. And probably this entire World Baseball Classic, he'll give you 20 bombs and hit 340 and call it a day. Masataka Yoshida, Seiya Suzuki, and someone else will be holding down the outfield. I don't fucking know who. None of these other guys strike a nerve. But Munetaka Murakami, that's the guy that just signed with the White Sox.
Yep.
He's probably going to be playing the corner.
Fun fact. The White Sox on his locker name, spelled his name wrong.
That sounds...
Good job, Chicago.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me bring it back. Good job, Chicago.
That's 100%. But like their infield, I mean, look, I'm sure these guys are great, and they're probably going to make the MLB one day. But I don't recognize any of these names like I do Seiya Suzuki or
Who do they have in the infield? Just name them all. Name them all.
So you
All right, let me look it up.
You really want me to do this?
No. Team
So
Japan.
Sosuke Genda,
Hold on.
Kiyatu Kazono.
All right, Kiyatu Kazono is probably Major League bound next year.
Okay. Shugo Maki, Tayasi Makihara, and then Munetaka Murakami. Akamoto. Kazuma Akamoto.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds familiar to me.
Yeah, he's going to be in the bigs this year. He signed with
Fuck. Who did he sign with? Oh, the Blue Jays.
Yes, he signed with the Blue Jays. Yes,
And then Taraki Sato. Those are the infielders. So Kazono is what you said?
yeah.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3. 3 guys?
Yeah, I mean, look, Japan's loaded. They're
They're gonna be loaded every single year.
yeah, that's a damn good team.
Yeah. But I was looking, I mean, I don't know. It just the Dominican Republic team is fucking insane, as they are every year. Sandy Alcantara, Brian Bayo, Sir Anthony Dominguez, Camilo Duvall, Carlos Estevez, Dennis Santana, Luis Severino, Wandy Peralta. These are just pitchers. Gregory Soto. Yeah.
It's a insane team.
Catchers. Catcher. Fuck you.
Who?
Austin Wells. Austin Wells is a catcher for the Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
Tell me how that fucking makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, bitch.
Augustine Ramirez is going to be the starter.
Because he's a fucking New York Yankee. That's why.
Well, all right. So infielders: Junior Caminario, Vladimir Guerrero,
Dominican's team.
whoo, Manny. You got Manny Machado, Cattell Marte, Geraldo Perdomo, Jeremy Pena, Ahmed Rosario, and Carlos Slamtana. Which, by the way, he's 41 years old, still playing baseball.
Yeah, who'd he sign with? He just signed with somebody.
Just signed with somebody. I can't remember. But
hold on, who did he sign with? He did just sign with somebody. I remember seeing that. I didn't add it to the list though. Diamondbacks.
Yes. Okay.
Diamondbacks.
So, do you want to hear the outfitters for the DR?
I know they're stacked, dude.
I'm sorry. O'Neal Cruz.
Who?
Yeah. J-Rod.
Yeah.
Juan Soto.
Mm-hmm.
Johan Rojas. And oh yeah, Tatis Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine. You want to know who their manager is?
Isn't it Pools?
It is Pujols.
Yeah.
You want to know who the what's his fuck the Puerto Rican manager is?
It's hold on, don't tell me. Yachty.
It is Yachty.
Yeah.
And a boy, dude. This team is also stacked. Martin Maldonado and Christian Vasquez as catchers. You got stupid ass Arenado. No, they're not as stacked as I thought they would be.
No, they're not. They're missing half their team.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. MJ Melendez, Heliot Ramos, Eddie Rosario, Brian Torres. Yeah. Yeah. So the DR is going to be probably DR in Japan. That's going to be the guys that are going to be battling it out.
Yeah. It's gonna be it's gonna be a very fun World Baseball Classic. It starts soon. I am trying to go.
So Chris is going to be there
on March 7th.
Chris is going. He called me one day and he said, "Hey, I just spent $800." I said, "On what?" He said, "Airbnb and tickets to every single fucking game."
Every game for $800?
He's going to every single game in Houston.
Wow.
Yes.
For $800?
Yep. It might have been less than that, honestly.
Man, that's a good deal. That's for an Airbnb and 8 games?
I think it's for the Airbnb as well. It could
Wow.
not. It could not be. But But he said he just spent a shit ton of money. It was $800.
That's a good deal.
It is. Look, I have the money right now and I would spend it, but I cannot take off for that.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
When is it?
So I'm looking to go March 7th. That's when they play Great Britain. It's a Saturday night. I'm thinking about making a Saturday morning trip, waking up at like 5 or 6 a.m., get to Houston by 11, and hang out, do whatever, check in a hotel, leave the hotel, go watch the game, have a place to stay Saturday night, wake up Sunday, head on back home.
I'm going to call Chris. I'm going to call him tomorrow.
That's what I'm thinking about doing now. I cannot confirm or deny this, but
Because the vacation book is being passed around right now.
yeah.
And I have 14 and a half days to take. And so far I've taken 4.
Take your half day that Saturday. Let's go.
I have to. Buddy, if I'm taking off a set.
Yeah, but you said you got 14 and a half.
Yeah, but the half, I guess I'm just going to save. I don't know what the fuck to do with it.
All right.
And then, so I get 3.5 more days in April to make it 18 total. So, we're going to figure it out. But anyway, World Baseball Classic coming soon. But what's coming even sooner is LSU Baseball. I have my Take Me to Gomaha t-shirt on, drinking out my LSU cup. I have my LSU Crocs on.
We got to do one more episode.
We're Stephen Malam days away.
I don't know how we can do one. What are you working Thursday, Wednesday, and
Days.
Thursday? Days. So we can do one.
We can do Thursday.
Let's do Thursday.
You want to do Thursday?
Yeah.
Preview?
Let's do Thursday. Omaha, or the start to Omaha preview.
Road to Gomaha.
Yeah. We can talk. We have already talked a lot about LSU. I'll do some research on Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Is that who we're playing?
Milwaukee. I think
Yeah.
it's college or university. I can't remember.
I'll do a little research
If
on
it's-
them and see what I can find over the next
Yeah,
couple
me
days.
too.
Because I'm super intrigued by what this LSU. I want to talk about like what we're gonna look for. Which for me, what I'm looking for, who's day 2, who's day 3 starter.
I need to go.
That's my number one thing that I want to see.
Yeah.
Opening weekend, who's Saturday, who's Sunday guy.
I'm gonna go run to Dick's
probably drive, it'd be
tomorrow
quicker.
or Academy. Either Academy or Dick's tomorrow and go get a book. Taking a book this year,
I love it.
maybe.
Are you
We'll
gonna
see.
score like me, or are you
No.
gonna score like you?
I'm gonna score like me. I'm gonna score it the way they score it. So if they say it's a hit, it's a hit.
Okay.
So
All right, Coach. Why don't you go ahead and close this on out? We can go join the girls up front and talk about some stuff.
all right. Yeah. Do me a favor before we
Flavor?
do that. Before we do that. Come here, beer, bud.
All right. You go
probably
ahead and
not-
start. You go ahead and start closing us out. I'll get us both from there.
I will, yeah. No, look, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Still trying to figure out how the fuck to get on TikTok Live. I don't know.
Get it.
We'll eventually get it. It's I need some help. So if you're still listening and
That's
you
always
can,
the first step, and then you need help.
yeah, well, if you're still listening and you can help us out with that, that'd be great. Send us an email at diamonddeckpod@gmail.com. Comment on some of our stuff. I know I've changed our TikTok to Diamond Deck Pod. Our Twitter, Diamond Deck Discussions. We have
D-Deck discussions.
D-Deck Discussions on Twitter. Instagram is Diamond Deck Discussions. Facebook, Diamond Deck Discussions. Follow us on all. Share to whoever you know. LSU baseball season is coming up, and we will be talking about it, and we are so fucking excited about it. So with that being said, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank y'all so much. This has been